What it do, people? I'm back at y'all with another one on this Monday, Motivation Monday. So let's get right to it. All right, so I was just thinking, like in terms of hate, it's easy to hate. Hate is a weak emotion, just like jealousy. So people can hate because it's easy to do that. Being genuine, being a non-hater requires more strength because it's easy to hate. So it requires more of a stronger muscle for you to stay strong. It's easy for you to be weak. As we all know that it's easy to just lay down in life, but to stay up, you know what I mean? No matter what we're going through in life, to stay up, stay on our feet, stay strong, don't give up, don't quit. That's hard. That's a stronger emotion. You know what I mean? So it's like hate, like I say, hate is weak. It's easy to just say, whatever, just hate on this person because of the color of their skin, because of what section he grew up in. That's easy, man. But it's harder to be real, to be yourself and just be like, I don't really have a problem with that person. It's harder to say that. It's harder to do that for a lot of people, just to be like, I don't really know, dude. I don't just hate him because he's from over there. I don't even really know him. I just hate him because he's from over there. And that's where I've been brainwashed to say that, like, look, I don't like you. You know what I mean? I just don't like you because you from over there. And that's our mentality. That's how we was raised out here in these streets, growing up, gang banging and stuff like that. It's hard to get that out your life. It's hard to get that out your heart, out your mind, to be able to accept people for wherever they're from, to be able to be like, you know what, man, you know, dude ain't never done nothing to me. I mean, his hood and my hood don't get along. You know what I mean? They pop the homies pop their homie, and, you know, just keep going back and forth. It's like, okay, when will that end? It's like, all right, until what? You know, I mean, you know, till we all go on and just go back and forth. That's why the key word is always coexist. You got to learn to coexist. You got to learn to stop hating, man, because people just hate for no reason, because it's easy. It's easy to be a hater, man. It's harder to be a non-hater. It's harder to be an appreciator. That's hard for some people, to appreciate what somebody else is doing. I'm like, man, if you haven't done nothing to me, bro, and I see what you're doing, man, I ain't got a reason to hate on you. I don't got a reason to hate on your success, whatever level of success you're on, your talent, whatever you're doing, your skill set, you know, your status in the streets, your status in the world, period, wherever, man. I don't have a reason to hate on that. You just like, I don't get nothing out of that. But people do, and that's one of the biggest problems in the world. Hate. People talk about hate. We all talk about hate so much, and we describe it, but it's different levels of hate. Gang banging is a form of hate, man. People don't want to accept that. When we gang banging, we are haters. We hating on these people because they from over there. We are haters. That's what we are. Be truth to the matter. We hate them cats over there. Then a lot of us hate each other from the same section. A lot of just hate because the homie doing something that you never thought about doing. He doing it. He or she is doing it better than you thought they would be doing it, and you just find a reason to hate because he dressed this way. He got the freshest gear. He whatever it is. He the flyers. He get G'd up the hardest or whatever. You know, it's something. People find a reason to hate because it's easy. It's a weak emotion. Fucking hate is a weak emotion. Now I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. I want to share this. I wasn't finna go here, but I've been wanting to tell y'all about this. I had a conversation a couple weeks ago with my son, actually, and he was like, you know, what's up? Why you don't like Donald Trump? Why don't like dude? Well, I guess that's a form of hate, right? Do I feel like I hate dude? At times I might say I hate Donald Trump, but really, do I really hate him? I don't think I really hate him. I just dislike him. I don't care for him. I'm not a fan of his or his party. And this is why, man. All right, so let me take y'all back a little bit. I'm going to take this story in a whole different direction because this came to my mind right now, just popped up. And I've been wanting to say something about this because a lot of Trump supporters out there, a lot of people, a lot of black people like Trump for reasons because Trump gave y'all something free. Let me be real. So when it comes to that, black people, Hispanics, all other races, not just black people, white people also, man, everybody, the Tongans, Samoans, everybody, just period. But I say black because of my people, but still, all y'all, people from all over, Welcome back to the show. Y'all are my people. So this is what it is to me with Donald Trump. A lot of people just like dude because he gave out some money. He gave out all these little stimulus packages and stuff like that. So people love handouts, right? We just love something free. You give somebody something free, you cool. It's like in the streets. It's like in the dope game. The homie that come through with the sack and just start blessing us with little sacks, blessing us with packs of weed to smoke and stuff like that. We love that. That's the homie. Good looking out. I come through and bless the homies with Wrong Enemy shirts and shit like that in the hood. Oh, crazy on the homie, cubby looking out. People love when you give them something free. It's when you don't give up nothing free, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, fuck you. When you don't give nothing up. So you give stuff up. Dude gave out these stimulus packages. People start, oh, Trump's the shit. Obama didn't give out no money. Nigga, Biden ain't doing shit, but Trump gave out money. Trump gave us some shit. He just kicked in his stimulus checks. Some niggas love that shit. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I was actually a fan of Donald Trump's way before I was a fan of Barack Obama's. Before I really knew who Barack Obama was, I was a fan of Donald Trump because I always had the spirit of an entrepreneur inside me. I done studied these books. I liked what he did. I knew what he was doing way before he became president. Way before Deal or No Deal, I done read and saw what he was doing with Trump Towers and Taj Mahal and all that stuff. So I've been a fan and watching what he did, just in the fact that there was a billionaire, you know, he's a rich ass dude. And I'm like, you know, I like reading successful people's stories. So I done read his story a long time ago when I was in prison, way before he's the president, way before I even knew who Barack Obama was. So now this dude running for president, he becomes president. This is where it turns on me at. During the whole time he was running, and the way he slandered Obama, right? It's one thing, and you see presidents go at each other back and forth. You know, that's part of the game. You know, you got to compete to get to the top. You know, you're going to find reasons to put this person down. I respect that. That's game. But the things he was saying about Obama, man, just made me just realize, like, dude is really a real undercover racist all this time. He just been a racist. He been a hater all this time. The things he said, man, was just too disrespectful for me. Now, I'm not saying that everything Obama did when he was in office, whatever he did was the best. None of them presidents gonna ever be completely the best. It's gonna always be something about every president that get in and run the country. It's gonna always be something about that person that we gonna dislike. That person is never gonna do everything that we need or want them to do when we want them to do it. So people just see that on Obama, but people don't look at it on a wide scale. All presidents is like that. Nobody's perfect. That's a hell of a job, man. It's easy to sit back here and say some shit like that. My eyes be worn up. Easy to say stuff about how somebody else runs the country when you never had a chance to run it. You don't know the first thing about running. You can't even run your household. You don't know how to run your hood. You don't know how to run shit, but you can complain about somebody else who's running the country. That's a hard-ass task right there. So now this dude, Trump, the way he's disrespecting Barack Obama during his time, right? The candidacy when they running and even when he became in office, the things he was saying about him, to the extremes he went about the birth certificate, how he said that this is the worst president in the United States history. Right then and there, I had to disagree with that because I'm watching what he's doing and I'm watching what the last president did before him. So the things he said about Obama, the way he said them, the way he disrespected him, like I said, that whole birth certificate thing and all that, he went to the fullest extent and he was wrong. And he was wrong about it. And to this day, he'll still say something about that. He'll still say something bad about Barack Obama when Barack Obama did way better than he did when he was in office. So you got the Trump supporters, you see them in some places, and they be out here and they still blame everything on Obama. You know what I mean? This is when I just look at stuff like, man, these people are racist because you just blaming everything on this black man. What about the president before him? What about this guy Bush that was up in there? Y'all don't blame nothing on them. You know what I mean? How you think everything got? It's a hole been dug a long time ago. So every president get in and trying to pull us up out the hole. So it's hard, man. It's hard for whoever. It's hard. It's hard for this dude Biden right now, man. It's hard. We don't see how hard it is. We just want him to do what we want him to do, and we gonna like criticize him and talk about him. Like fuck him, he ain't shit. None of them gonna ever be completely what we want. But the way this dude went about hating on Barack Obama, that just showed me his true colors. And when that showed me his true color, that's when I was like, man, I don't fuck with dude. I don't rock with dude at all. Then everything else he went ahead and said with just the whole, everything. Everything he did, then the way it ended up with the takeover of the White House, how his people came and stormed the White House and shit like that. And these people still love this dude. What if Obama would have had a whole bunch of Crips and Bloods just storm the White House like that? How y'all think the media would be like that? Whole bunch of Southsiders and North Daniels, GDs and Vice Lords, all this just stormed the White House when Obama was leaving because we didn't want Obama to leave. What if we'd have done some shit like that? How y'all think the world will be perceiving us? How y'all think that'll be being prosecuted? How y'all think that'll be just looked at, period, viewed? But he didn't do that. None of the other presidents did that. This cat, you know, his people did that. So I feel like I was right about this dude. And a lot of y'all still, Trump was like, how, man? Wow, how, man? What? Dude, you disrespected this man because he was black. You disrespect this man because he was black. I'm black. Now it's personal. You disrespecting him because he's black. So this is the reason why, for everybody who want to know why I don't like dude, these are the reasons why. I respected his business hand from back in the days, but then I learned more about it from watching Shark Tank and watching the people from Shark Tank and what they said about his business hand back in the days that I didn't know about. A lot of y'all didn't know about unless y'all really been following business. So he always had like a little craftiness about himself. He always had some little faulty ways. They knew about it because they are the billionaires. So then I learned more about this situation, about this dude. And it's just, like I said, that's why I don't care for dude. That's why I don't like dude. I don't like his politics. I don't like nothing about him. I don't give a damn about how much money he gave out in stimulus. You know, I'm not that dude. You just gonna give me something, I'm gonna just be all on your nuts and shit like you the best thing ever. Nigga, you the worst thing ever, in my opinion. And a whole lot of other people's opinion. And a lot of people that just strong supporters is really just people that just don't like non-white people. They're just people that just kind of, in my opinion, a lot of them is racist. Because if you saw this, if you true American and you proud of this country, you love America, nowhere in the world you're gonna be siding with somebody that did the shit he did. I don't give a damn. That was like the ultimate disrespect to this country, the ultimate disrespect to that White House that happened because of his leadership. He ignited that, right? When we do shit like that in the hood, when the homies just take off and start terrorizing shit, we public enemy number one. It's all bad for us. Nobody like us no more, but y'all love this dude. Then when I see these black folks, y'all be Kanye's and, man, that's how the conversation started with my son about this because he's like Kanye West and all that, right? I used to like dude too. I don't mess with dude. I don't care for dude no more. He's a genius, but there's just too much other stuff that dude do. I'm just not a fan of no more. So I don't even really listen to, you know what I mean? But talent-wise, dude's a genius. But I don't know, man. Just some things I just don't agree with, but that's my opinion. I'm not just hating on them. I'm just saying I don't get down with them because I don't agree with their views, their way of thinking, and the stuff that they put out. But talent-wise, dude is a genius. One of the best that ever did it. And I was a big fan of his in the beginning when he first came on. But, you know, things change. And a lot of times, man, that's what it is. People do things in life wherever you at, wherever you from. You can be anything. You just be like, I don't really, you know, I'm cool. You just be like that, man. That's just for whoever, wherever. It don't got to be entertainment. It don't got to be politics. It could be your household. It could be whatever. It just be like that sometimes. That's life. I mean, but it's not hate. It's just like, I'm just cool. I'm just cool. You know what I mean? I don't fuck around. I don't really have nothing bad to say. I'm not going to slander. I'm just cool. Because slander is a form of hate. And once again, hate is easy because hate is just like jealousy, a weak emotion. All right, y'all. Y'all stay blessed out there wherever you at. Stay focused. Stay pursuing something. Stay trying to build. Stay trying to better yourself and make sure you get that life insurance policy. Colonial Penn got that special going on, $9.95. Y'all need to check that out, colonialpenn.com. I'm not a sponsor or representative for that company, but I do promote life insurance. Everybody need to have that life insurance, so go on and check that out. Like I said, Primerica, all these other companies out there, Check into that. If you don't have it, get that. Stop hating on the next person and take care of your business. Because a lot of times the energy you wasting, you using on hating on another person, you neglecting something that need to be taken care of in your own life. Fix that.